morning. Happy Monday morning. Happy Martin Luther King Day. This is my Hot Pocket. Happy Hot Pocket. And we're just going to get into this week. This week is a busy one. I have like a couple meetings, plus I have an event at MailChimp, which, if you're not familiar, is an email marketing platform that was started here in Atlanta, and they're so cool. This is my second event with MailChimp. We'll talk about it a little bit more later, but I'm coming in and teaching like junk journaling and memory keeping and basically everything that I do in my Hobonichi. And I'm really excited about that. I also just need to settle in, buckle up. What's the terminology I'm trying to say? The coffee has not hit yet. And just like get a lot of stuff done that had to migrate over to my planner from last week. So I thought together we could look at the week. I've already planned it out. I planned it out yesterday, but I do need to kind of plug in some like hard and fast things for today. What I normally do, I will show you. I will set my planner up for the week. I mean, like this every single week. I put my actual appointments, especially the ones during the day. This is kind of my up top, my daytime box. The middle is sort of my to-do, and the bottom is like nighttime stuff. You know, appointments when I go to the gym, or not appointments, but like dinners with friends when I go to the gym, stuff like that. Over here, I kind of give myself like a running to-do list from the week, everything that just kind of needs to go or needs to get done. I always put what I'm reading right here. I actually really need to finish this book because tomorrow I'm meeting with my friends Kelsey to talk about it. Anyway, so today at noon, I have writing club. My internet friends, Anna and MJ, have put together writing club, and it's so nice. We meet every Monday at noon Eastern time, and we just like write, and that can mean like the next great American novel. It can mean writing emails, like updating my website, which is kind of what I use it for, making content. So I have that today, and before that, so that's in an hour. So I would really like to hunker down and work on some content. I have a social media client kind of accidentally, so I need to make some stuff for them and get that on the calendar. And then during writing club, when I was falling asleep last night, like I was thinking through what I needed to do. Oh, I need to do some podcast admin, and then I will start doing tombow photos and stuff. And it would be nice if I could get to a newsletter. It's okay if I don't. Anyway, I need to make like a presentation for MailChimp. I'm going to bring in all of my Hobonichis and probably the reading journal that I just had to make for Tombow, just to give them an idea of like, this can be anything. I'll also maybe bring in my happy planner just to be like, I don't know, maybe you're more of like a planner girly, and that's totally fine. I do want to make like a presentation with maybe examples of like all of these different ways you can do junk journaling and memory keeping, but maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe just like bringing the stuff is enough. 1 second. Hey.
Hey, sorry.
Bye. Elaine's at the grocery store. We did not put in a grocery order yesterday like we should have. All right. So I'm just going to start making some content. It's almost 11. I'm going to set my timer for 1 hour. And I'm just going to hunker down and make some stuff for my social media client. I am bereft because, don't know if that's the right word, because I left my notebook at work the last time I was there. So I feel very lost without my notebook. So I'm just going to have to pull some extra pages from my planner, which is a great time to tell you that my favorites of all time, Yellow Paper House, they do disc bound paper in all of their like fun colors and patterns, and they sent me a pack or a couple packs last year, and I love sticking it in the back of my planner for times like this when I don't have my regular notebook. So anyway, I'm jumping in. This part will be boring. I don't know, maybe I'll show you some stuff when it's done, but I also think maybe you don't care. I wouldn't care either. That's actually not true. If you do make content for people, and you have a system or something, basically every Monday I sit down and make stuff for them, and it works fine, but I'm wondering if there's a better way that I can do it. So if you make content for another person, I'd love to know what that looked like. Or if you make content for yourself. I don't really do that. I don't plan my stuff in advance. I just don't work like that. This is boring. All right, we'll talk in a little while. you like it? Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
I was just about to ask if you wanted to come say hi to the vlog, but you kind of did. Do you like an official hello? This is the vlog, babe.
Oh.
Hey. Okay, can I show you what I've done and you can tell me I can stop? Glittering prime, I don't think I know the words unless they're playing. She can show you how. I don't know the words. Anyway, I was gonna say, as much as I would like to just sit here and kind of softly sing along to Taylor Swift, because by the way, I'm at the gym. Since I've started going, I like getting here kind of early when I can. Sometimes like 20-30 minutes in the car before. So what I have been doing is reading my book, using this time to read my book. I am reading When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson. I'm really enjoying it. I have been reading it for 2 weeks, probably more than that. This is probably going into my 3rd week of reading it because I didn't realize it when I picked it. This book is damn 528 pages. I'm on page 222. I really just need to finish it. I've been like savoring it, but I've also been being really like lazy and only reading like a few pages a day. So while I wait for the gym to start, I'm just gonna do a little reading. Sometimes I'll be even extra and I'll put on like an ambiance in the background, a library or something, you know, like spooky haunted library. But the problem with that is that it's the last thing I listen to. So then I get in my car after the workout and it'll be like, you know, I don't know if that's like the ghost of the spooky haunted library or if that is the cat that's in just the regular library. I don't really know, but just go with it. And I'll be driving home and I'm like 10 minutes into the drive and I'm like, wait, what am I listening to? So maybe today I won't do that because I have a feeling this workout's going to really make me feel some things. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to read. Bye. Okay, while Elaine finishes cooking dinner, she is making, is it just called wonton soup? Curry.
Wonton and veggies and curry broth.
Wonton and veggies and curry broth. While she's doing that, I am doing something I've been putting off for easily a month, I think. Unpacking my Tombow shipment for being a part of the 2025 creator crew. And it's at least 2 of everything they make. I know. And I don't have the space for it. Let me just set you down. I just don't have the space for it here, and I want to keep it here, not the studio. That's like a whole big thing. We don't have to get into it. So it has required a little bit of shuffling around until we could like kind of figure it out. And frankly, I've just been ignoring it because I don't know, when things don't have a space, like a perfect place, I just ignore it. Okay, whoa, obsessed with me much? So what's gonna happen is we have this old dresser that used to be mine that I grew out of, and then for a while we were putting sheets and towels and stuff in there, so we found a different place for that. I feel like this is not the smartest time for me to do this. I just also know that I need to start it or I'll never do it. Do you want me to tell you everything? I guess I will. Sorry for the fan. Mono erasers, white Funosuke. Are these hard tip or soft tip? Soft tip. Tombow mono drawing pens. And then I guess like singles of the drawing pens. Ballpoint pen with pressurizing technology. The AirPress, I have no idea what this is, but I'm definitely going to use one. I have already broken into the glue sticks, as you can see, because I go through glue sticks with my Hobonichi like nobody's business. dot adhesives, more drawing pens, like the pack of drawing pens. There needs to be some kind of rhyme or reason to this, but I think the goal is like, let's just put it on in here and then figure it out. Okay, more erasers. This is the variety pack, so it has the sand, the plastic. You good? The sand, the plastic, and then precision eraser with refills, so that's nice. And then the extreme adhesive. You're supposed to be able to like really use this on so many things, so I'm excited to try that. Oh Lord, oh my God. Glue, tape. Ooh, wow. Blender pens for the dual brush pens. Blending kits. This has the water brush in there, which I think they're discontinuing. Don't quote me on that. Oh my God. Twin tone pastels. Okay, so more drawing pens. More drawing pens. The Mono Twin. I'm excited about this. Another eraser. This is the Mono Knock eraser. I don't know what that means. Drawing pencil set. This is so crazy. This is just the same eraser. Are you sitting down? Okay. She's like, stop talking. Come eat. And I will right now. More drawing pens, more erasers, and by erasers I mean pencils. These are the Aragitan colored pencils. Aragitan means dictionary. Is that true? I'll have to check my notes. Okay, alright, I'm gonna scoot, but I'll be back to finish this. Wow, more erasers. This one open though. And more drawing pens. Okay, you're getting the vibe. I filmed a whole walk into the studio from the car. I'll reenact a little bit. Pretend the lights are off, of course. Anyway, and then I came over here and I put my bag down and I went and then pressed record, which of course was then the only time I pressed record. So that was cool and that was fun. I am in the studio to work on a project that was due last week. I don't want to talk about it. This particular company I am doing this work for, they asked for stuff early because they know everybody's going to be late. But because I know they asked for it early, I really put in the wiggle room, by the way, like a lot of it. So anyway, oh, sorry, forgot you were following me, my bad. So I am here to work through this project. I'm probably like not ultimately supposed to be showing you this, so like don't tell on me. And it's not really gonna look like this, but I'm doing a project on a piece from my bisque line. Bisque just means pottery that's been fired once, that's ready to be glazed. So, and it's called, maybe I shouldn't tell you that. It's called something that's trendy. Oh, last week I just hit a brick wall with this, and partially it's because I go into projects hoping that I will only have to paint it once. That never happens. And it also really never happens when I feel like incredibly stressed about a deadline. So I knew coming in here that this was just gonna be my first pass, but I remained really hopeful because I put a lot of time in like plotting and planning it. I hope this would be my final draft. It's not. I've like done a second draft and like a second mock-up. Off we go. Love you. Say it back. Thanks. Bye. Okay, allegedly, it's snowing. Oh my god, it is. It is. Everybody, it is. Oh my god, they're so cute. I don't even think you can see it. But I can. That's all that matters. Oh my god, snow. Ooh, Apple Pencil. Did you fall into my bag? Yes. Okay. So, listen. It's snowing. It's not snowing a lot, but we here in the South don't really know how to deal with that. Don't make fun of us. We just don't know. We're not equipped. Maybe I need to tell Denise. Hey, just checking in on you. It's coming down a little bit more, so I'm gonna head out. I didn't know what your plan is.
If I leave, I got so much to do.
I know, same, but I'm like, I don't want to get stuck here either.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me
Yeah,
know.
no problem. Yeah. See you later.
I was so surprised.
I know. I didn't think it was gonna come.
I didn't think so.
Well, bye. Have a good night. Thank you. You too. It's coming down a bit more, and I'm not getting stuck here. That's one thing you need to know about me. So off we go. I'll see y'all at home. Okay, quick tour. These are all the dual brush pens and the twin tone markers, plus some dot grid journals that they sell. I don't know these very well, but I'm excited to play with them. I'm actually gonna probably break into these pretty quick like. These are all, good lord, adhesives, glues, erasers, drawing pencils, and colored pencils. I am also about to break into these Aragitan, and I have some more under here. So it looks like, I think I only got one of these though. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and pull these out because that seems fun, or maybe I'll just use these. I don't know, I'm just interested in playing with some more colored pencils. And then down here are drawing pens, the Funosukis, these mono, what are they called? Mono twins. I really want to play with those. And then the like doodle kits that they have. What are these? Like just themed kits, I guess I should say. Oh, and I ripped that when I dropped it. Whoops. And then carrying cases, plus 108. This is a 108 dual pens and marker case. Then, let me zoom out. A desktop marker organizer. And then the second 108 box. I get two of everything, essentially, at least two of everything. And then some organizational stuff. So I need to get a desk in here to finish out the organization, but for now, most of it is out of the box, which was my main goal for several weeks because it's been sitting over there for quite some time. All right, now I'm gonna draw. will be honest with you, I forgot I was filming a vlog. So here's an update. It snowed, and my dinner plans with my friends Kelsey and Kelsey got canceled because Atlanta is not equipped for not necessarily the snow, but the ice. The ground can't stay cold enough to keep the snow, so then it melts, but then it's like freezes and it turns into black ice and whatever. I'm not trying to, one, get stuck anywhere, two, get into an accident. Sorry, I just had to say that. So we ate leftover Indian food, which thank God we had that because we had planned to go to the grocery store tomorrow, obviously. And I had planned to eat out. Both of us planned to eat out tonight. And that got canceled. So, what did I do? I worked in my Hobonichi a little bit. Because remember, I was trying to back journal before my class tomorrow, which, you guessed it, got rescheduled. So, we ate, watched an episode of Matlock. Y'all watching that? The new one, obviously. It's really good. Highly recommend. Stressful now, but highly recommend. And then I really should not be eating on camera, so I will stop. I've been editing a video. My November flip through. I would love this year if I can upload a video a week. And listen, that means sometimes it's gonna, see, I said not to stop eating. We need to put them away. That's gonna have to be some diversified content. And I need you to be ready for that. It's gonna be book stuff. It'll be journaling with me. It'll be vlog stuff like this, or like I'll go to a conference in a couple weeks and maybe I'll bring you along to that. It's gonna have to be some different stuff. And you're just gonna have to like it. And you're just gonna have to lovingly support it. And I really hope that's okay with you. Let's see, that's really kind of all I got. I don't think you care about watching me edit this flip through. Seems pretty boring. I'm impressed by it because I think it's cool. Elaine's doing homework. She's so cute over there. So I'm going to edit this. I would love to get it done editing tonight and then up tonight. I've been editing for an hour and a half and I'm 6 minutes in. So I can't promise that's going to happen. Also, something's been happening where because I do 2 views for my flip throughs, I have to edit both of them, obviously. And I am hitting something or doing something, I think with my mouse, and it's shifting the top clip over. So sometimes if I don't catch it, and sometimes I'm far in too deep, too far in to go back and fix every single one, but the audio will be just slightly off from when you're like seeing me talk it. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm not good at that. Why did I try to do that? So I don't know. I'm just, it's been happening and I'm frustrated by it, but I know it's something I'm doing on my new computer because I got a new computer on New Year's Day, essentially. So I want to keep eating these, so I'm going to press off now or stop recording. Elaine, anything you want to say? Post on. Bye. Good morning-ish. No, it's still morning. It's still morning. As you know, my plans at MailChimp got canceled. Elaine is virtual today. Where are you? Here? Yeah. Put a hand up or something. I can't. Okay, there it is. Oh, there you are. Virtual today for class. And I just went through and updated my Happy Planner with all the things that got canceled and rescheduled. So that was fun. My day is pretty thrown off. So anyway, weird day. I think my gym is going to remain closed because the streets are pretty icy, but maybe it'll open and maybe I get to work out. This is becoming a boring update, so I'm going to go. But I did want to tell you that occasionally I will put a sticky down and then write something and then it like didn't work, didn't fit, whatever. I have a million sticker books because of my friend Kayla. Thank you, Kayla. So I'll peel them up and kind of like bunch them up and throw them off to the side. And in the 15 minutes I spent kind of updating my planner and playing around in there, I forgot I had done this. And I clean up my station, whatever. I look to the left of me and I find this little note and I see the words, but had to leave. And I was like, did a ghost leave me a message? Am I supposed to get out of here? I will say for 2 full seconds, I was frightened by my own note. So there's that. I'm just gonna, I didn't tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna do some work. And maybe I'll edit another video. I don't know. Sky's the limit. I mean, it is YouTube Wednesday. I guess sort of accidentally. So I could put on some makeup and film my December flip through. Not a bad idea. I just need to get my plan in order. Anyway, we'll do that, but we'll talk soon. Bye. What are you eating?
Leftover Taco Bell.
Damn. Hi, I'm watching Olivia. Hi, Olivia. And Jake. Love her. I have to take a picture for, sorry, the remote is so far away. I have to take a picture for a class I'm teaching with Tombow. And I don't think it has to be as serious as I'm currently making it, but it's just gonna have to be because I've already started. I'm teaching a class on junk journaling. I used the Threads app yesterday or the day before to write. It's called junk journaling, not Timu journaling. Whoops. So I'm just going to be setting up. I just thought maybe I would just show you what I'm doing because I'm filming a weekly vlog.
I'm sitting in my favorite chair again. Favorite chair.
Oh, I love overcomplicating things. So you got your deck in your hand and you're going to pull 4 from the back. And what you are doing here is you are looking at the number and the suit of the 4th and the 1st one. So the suit matches. When the suit matches, you can discard the middle 2. If the number were to match, you could discard all 4. So if the suit doesn't match, then you pull another one. And again, you're going off the 4th and the 1st one every single time. So those don't match, so I'm pulling another one. Those don't match, so I'm pulling another one. It's all just luck, right? So some hands are really good, some hands are really not. The goal is to end with the least amount of cards possible. I've ended with 2 a couple of times, 4 a decent amount, and 0 once. and sometimes like 1 million, and that's okay too. So those don't match, so I'm pulling another one. You get it, right? I will stop talking and I'm just gonna buy. We're so close. If these were just swapped, we could get rid of all 4. What a bummer.
I'm too good for my own good. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Even though it took an hour for you to even answer. I'm losing all my power, but who's keeping score?
Is everything okay? Am I just missing some? Okay, look, I can get rid of those 4. That's nice. And then nothing. And then nothing. Jeez. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, we didn't do great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh, not great. Not terrible, but not great. I will admit it is kind of hard to play like looking over my camera, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you also start playing, because it's just really nice to just kind of not be looking at your phone aimlessly. You know what I mean? That's kind of always my goal, is to just get off my damn phone. And speaking of, I'm going to get off my damn phone. Actually, that's not true because I have to look at the recipe, but I am going to cook dinner. We're having chicken parm skillet or something. I don't know. I'll show you when we're done. I would have to say, ultimately, dinner did not work out for us. And hey, that's okay. I don't know. We've been in the house for a while for us. So, looking forward to leaving it tomorrow and maybe having a meal that includes dishes that I don't have to wash. That would be like really cool. Or prepare, honestly. I have a little bit of work to do, even though it's fully 9:30 to submit. I have to submit a class for, oh, can I put you there? Oh, will you stay? Depends on my balance, I guess. I'm teaching a class at the end of August, and I have to submit that class. Technically, I had to submit it like a week ago. Whoops. The ice and everything has just been kind of difficult to get to the studio, / I got other stuff to do. And the problem is, I know that there's wiggle room in the submission process because I've been doing this for a really long time, and I'm just fully taking that wiggle room into account when it comes to these deadlines. I can submit without the piece being fired, which is what I am going to do. It's what you saw me working on a couple days ago. But I couldn't finish, remember, yesterday because it snowed. So what I am going to do, though, is drop it in Procreate like mock it up essentially, and I'll just submit with this mock-up, and then when it's fired, send them the final picture. The problem with this though is that it's like the second I send it, it's off my plate. I have no reason to finish this work in progress. Like, now I'll never go back to the studio and work on it. You know, a little bit of a downside there. It's really kind of playing into my out of sight, out of mind, and that's okay. But this is just what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever seen angle-wise, but it'll do. So I'm going to outline in a lettering pen because it's the like closest to how I would actually paint it. Good night. What we've been doing for the last several hours? Just like 3.
We've been oh my god, we've been watching some procedurals.
Yeah, we watched High Priority, then William Trent.
High Priority.
What is the name of the show?
High Potential.
High Potential. I tell everybody, I love that new show, High Priority. Everybody in the world. And then we watched Will Trent.
Yeah, we
filmed in
started
Atlanta.
The first 2 episodes. Filmed in Atlanta, set in Atlanta.
And now Elaine's making me go to bed, even though I really want to say, what if we go watch Scrubs in bed?
Okay.
But also we could read.
We could.
What if we do both?
Okay.
Oh! We're not roommates. I mean, well, we kind of are. I guess.
In that we share
A room.
an apartment. It's like that thing of like, you can be like girlfriends and roommates, but you can also
can't be roommates and girlfriends.
You can
Wait.
be girlfriends and roommates, but you can be roommates without being girlfriends.
You could also be girlfriends without being roommates if it were new.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
Of course.
debunked. All around.
What is going on here?
What do you mean? We're just telling everybody what we've been doing.
Oh yeah.
Watching Real Trent.
Real
Trent.
Trent.
Okay. Hey. You at home? Have a good night's sleep. I need some water. I'm hoping I can get some. I'm not quite sure how about it, but I'm just really hopeful that by the time I brush my teeth, wash my face, get into the bed, there will be a little bit of water in my water bottle. So again, I'm not quite sure how it's going to happen, but I remain hopeful.
Me either. How do you think that's gonna happen?
Good night. Good night. Good morning. I have a content power hour in an hour. It's with a buddy named Amanda who is trying to launch, from what I've gathered from the internet, a like house manager school, because that's been her profession forever. And she's really good at it. So I'm going to meet with her and we're going to hammer out everything she needs to do. So I'm looking at my week in my planner. You can't really see. Yeah. I'm looking at my week, and at this point, I'm just kind of grabbing everything that I haven't done yet, putting it on one of these. Is this a sticky note? No, it's just like a tiny little bookmark-sized page, again, for my friend Kayla, and sticking this in the middle just to catch all the stuff that I have not gotten around to yet. Hopefully knock it off my list today. So I do need to, like, this thing's happening where I have a lot of stuff to do, and it all just needs to be done, and this happens to me often where I have a hard time prioritizing what needs to be done first. So yesterday's exercise of like need to do, want to do, nice to do kind of thing was really helpful. So I think I'm going to try that again. All right. So on the plan today, I fully need to get tombow off my list. After my call, I'm going to start doing tombow. So need to do is my content power hour at 11:30, and then all my tombow stuff. And then we'll just look at what's left. Everything else is just sort of like not high priority. It's definitely just needs to be done. I'm just putting it off. And then I will go into the studio tomorrow and finish the painting that I have to do. So let me just go ahead and make a note for myself tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll finish CCSA. I'll paint Y'all Stars. I have to do that. And maybe Word of the Year mug. Sorry, now I'm just saying things at you. You don't know what any of that means. Okay. All right, off we go. Elaine, want to say hey?
Hey.
They can't see you.
I'm filling up ice tray.
She said she's mad at you. She doesn't want to talk to you right now. See that like crunchy-ish part of you, you know?
Okay.
I think that's fun. Because I'm also looking at your bio and you mentioned that. To do that stuff and I hate it, but I would start now before it gets like too scary. Or
Ow.
yeah.
Colors, so you can plan out what you're gonna do each
I
day.
love that.
And then over here, week by week.
That rules.
And then
It's something that you really want them to see, like simple picture, text on top.
and that's in a story.
Yeah. I'm finding that that is like a really, people are stopping because they can manage how much time they're staying there. You know what I mean? They can like read it and then click past. So I would do that. I also have started occasionally doing like wrap ups. Like if I've got 3 stories in a row and I'm talking a lot in those stories, I'll do a 4th just like picture with like a wrap up of everything I just said. Because the people that want to stick around, like I'll have people tell me like, oh yeah, I just open my stories and let you go. And I'm like doing something else while you're talking. But I like, some people won't do that and they'll just tap by. And so I like giving them the option of like, this is what I just said without being like, hey, I know you didn't listen. And so I'm going to write it out for you, but just being like, yeah, to recap or whatever, here it is. I fear this has turned into quite a boring vlog, but what I want to say is this is just small business life. I'm feeling a little like disappointed with where this is going. I started filming this vlog knowing that I would have a full week, but I'd also be out of the house and working in the studio and working at MailChimp. And, you know, I just didn't get to do that because of the snow, which is totally fine. But also what's happening is like I need to finish a lot of stuff on my list on top of things are being asked of me for conferences I'm teaching at this year. And it's feeling just so boring to be like, oh, yep, here I am sending another email, answering another phone call about this thing that I need to do. But hey, here I am. What I'm doing right now is updating a project guide. I'm teaching this class in Albuquerque week after next, and then again in the UK in May. And the piece had to shift. It was originally on a different mug, but there was some issues. So it shifted into this piece, which I actually love so much more, but I'm having to come in and update the guide that I have written, like the instructions that I've written to replace like mug and replace handle and things like that, and then add a little bit. So when the base is dry, the base is dry, mistakes, I started the take a split word, use the fan brush, blah blah blah. Like this needs to be sent out to the company and updated. I just keep catching stuff that needs to be fixed. I have a deliverable for tombow due. God, I'm so bad at multitasking. I have a deliverable for tombow due, but they like left me out of the selection process on accident. So then we're having to play catch up to get it all in because I have like part of it due this weekend. It's just been a lot today, which has kept me from other things. If I had an assistant, watch me, I could take on the world. Pedestal is such a hard word for me to spell, and I named the damn thing, so that's a bummer. I also need to put in an order because stuff is... How much on sale is this? Log in. Sorry, I'm being so annoying, and for that, I'm really sorry. But this is real life, so I guess I'll keep it in. It's just... I do feel frustrated that I have built a business... What the fuck is my password? Got it. I do feel a bit of frustration that I've built a business that everything I do has to be touched by me. Like 99% of the things that I do has to be touched by me. And that can just be really frustrating when time is a really valuable currency, basically, is all I'm trying to say. But I got it done, so all good, no worries. Check that off the list, check some other stuff off the list. You don't care, I don't care. I bought a printer. I have a printer at the studio, but it is so far away from the house. And there's just times where I just need stuff printed at the house. So I bought a printer. I need to go pick that up. Maybe Elaine will go pick it up on her way home from school. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just feeling like I wish this vlog were more exciting, but this is extremely real life. So there's that. Okay, I'm starving. It's 1:33. I have had a yogurt today, and that's it. So I just need to eat something. That's it for now. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna start my tombow stuff that I need to do. I have a webinar with my friend Olivia at 3 that may just be in the background while I'm working because I'm feeling like a little maxed, which is really frustrating. All right, I love you, bye.
If you need a hand, they will take two in return. Wish I could see her. I need a shoulder. 'Cause I don't know anybody here. It's awfully lonely. I smile, but they just stare. And I see misery everywhere. It's getting to me. I cry, but they don't care. Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion.
Was that pretty? I don't know. It felt like pretty to me. Anyway, hey, it's me again. I'm at the gym finally, right? Am I right? So I'm here a little bit early as always. I brought my camera because I was like, oh, well, we're gonna go. It's date night. It's date night redo tonight because everything was closed last night. So we are going where we normally go on Wednesdays. Girl, stop the car. Stop the car. If you ever in your car and then someone's backing up at you and you're like, that's enough. That's happening right now. So I've been putting off this project for 2 weeks actually. At the first of the month, I always have a project due for my subscription service. And last week I was supposed to start it and something else got in the way. I don't remember what. And this week the snow got in the way. So I need to do it. And frankly, I need to do it tomorrow. It's called Y'all Stars. Isn't that cute? Y'all Stars February. Being a person that provides a service to people in retail, you already have to be like deeply ahead of the curve. So for me, this project's coming out in the beginning of February. It is Easter themed. One, because the UK gets Easter way earlier than the US does. And I have UK subscribers because I'm international. And two, it's better to be over prepared than under prepared, especially in an industry where, you know, if they want to sell this as a class or something, my design is a class, like a paint and sip, essentially. That needs to be on their calendar really far in advance. They need to order supplies, all that stuff. It is Easter themed, more Easter bunny than Jesus. And yeah, I'm just going to be pulling some Pinterest references while I am waiting for the gym to start in about 15 minutes. And this is my like 5th year of the subscription service. Took a little time off because I was getting really burnt out on it. And do I regret that? Sometimes a little bit, because it's hard to like rebuild a service. But anyway, yeah, I have done every possible bunny thing, flower thing, any of that you could possibly think of. So I need to really start leaning on a little bit of help from Pinterest, and obviously not to steal the designs, but to find some inspiration about like color palette and what's trending this year. Yeah, it's hard to do all this by yourself. I would love to just like roll up and be like, the project is carrots, get with it. And honestly, maybe I will. Like a mug covered in a carrot pattern sounds really cute. But to be honest with you, some of my subscribers are, qu'est-ce que c'est, old, and they don't really understand trend. So anyway, I'm gonna listen to Taylor Swift, ever heard of her, and plan this out a little bit, and then go inside and row myself to death, because today is, they call it like I don't know what they call it, energy systems or something, I don't know. Basically we'll do like a mobility opener, and then we'll get on the erg for the entire session. So I probably won't record it. That's what I was saying earlier. I brought my camera. I'm probably just not gonna record because it feels like you really don't need to see, you don't need to see me do that. Oh look, it's gotten prettier. Okay.
The sound is way too loud, 'cause I'm not the city girl I thought I was. This town is big.
Yeah! Shots! I'm just kidding. We'll wait till you leave. Cheers. See y'all in a month.
Oh, I'm getting lost in the commotion.
yeah. Looking like I slept really well, didn't I? Our fan has been out in our bedroom for days. Someone was supposed to come fix it. Ice storm. Anyway, it's been difficult to sleep. Today, I need to get pretty far on this. I don't think I'll get it totally finished because I need to also go to the studio. I like what I'm doing, with the exception of this ghastly pattern that I made yesterday. Ugh. I'm gonna cut party hats out of it, then print pictures of Elaine and make like a little birthday garland. Top it with some pom-poms. I'm gonna finish this coffee while sort of quietly coloring. Hey, I'm in the studio. Also, am I about to watch the Timothée Chalamet on Theo Von's podcast? Hard to say. Hard to say. Now, if you don't know, I love Timothée Chalamet, unfortunately. Would I like to be loving Timothée Chalamet? No, but I do. And I just need something to watch or to have on in the background while I'm working. And usually it is Caleb Heron's podcast. And I also have this kind of weird superstition that if I put on something else, I will not make as good of work because I've been doing his podcast for so long, aka since like November, since my big like production push or whatever, for Christmas, obviously. All right, here we go. I thought for a second I wasn't recording and almost really threw nothing. I wasn't gonna throw anything. Everything in here is too expensive and I paid for it cash, so I'm not throwing anything. Ultimately, I didn't get a single thing completely finished that I wanted to, but I'll show you what I've done. Sort of. I have popcorn grease on my hands, so I can't touch anything or it will like repel the glaze, and I've worked too damn hard on these for this to get messed up at this point, so let me turn you around. This is going to be my Easter project, my subscription service, and I really only just came so that I could, I don't know, feel better about the state that everything is in and like get a little bit closer. Anyway, that's it. I'm heading out. I'm going to the gym. I'm not in the mood. I normally like have no problem filming myself at the gym, but 5:15, especially on Friday, goes so hard that I just don't want to get you out. It feels embarrassing. So just trust that I will be lifting heavily, and maybe I'll use my phone to get me doing something. You don't care. I gotta go. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's not the Saturday I prefer. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not a Hobonichi Saturday, which is where I spend much of the day on the living room floor. There it is. I have a bedroom Kindle and a purse Kindle. Bedroom Kindle, purse Kindle. But I keep bringing my purse Kindle into the bedroom. I have some work for tombow due tomorrow. So I am spending the first bit of today getting through that work that needs to happen. I'm going to read for a little bit. I am on page 328, so I'm going to read a little bit. Also, we have been... Okay, let's go over here. Anytime I need to film something, because this is like our biggest light source in the apartment, we've had to move the kitchen table over there. And obviously it's a huge pain. So yesterday Elaine went to IKEA and you can't really see it, she got me just like one of the little desks. I've had a million of those, and here we are one more time getting one of these desks. And so we're going to set that up and I'm going to finish like my work on that. The house is like kind of chaos right now and it stresses both of us out. But especially like me, because it's my stuff that's everywhere. So I'm really looking forward to like having a place for everything. Okay, let me have some coffee. I shouldn't be talking without coffee. So I wanted to talk about the book for a second and just kind of give you my thoughts. This is When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson, and I really love her. I have read everything she's done and loved everything she's done. Was really excited about this. So I obviously, I think I bought it full price, which is crazy. I don't do that very often. And it's long. I didn't realize that because obviously I'm reading it on my Kindle, but it's like over 500 pages, which is totally fine. It's, I think, really worth it, but it does something in books that I don't always love, which is like a swing backwards. Like, I get it's important to learn this stuff, but I don't always love it. Like when we get to the chapters where we're learning about his great-great-grandfather and like how the town got started and the lore of the family, I'm like, all right. But I also think it makes the chapters where we are hearing from like the character's point of view in our current timeline that much sweeter, because I'm like, oh good, we're back.
People are nice, but it's only for the tips. The weather's fine, but it's nothing I would miss. My only friends are the ones I left behind. Wish I could see them just for a moment, 'cause I don't know anybody here.
Here's what you missed this week on Glee. Do you like how I start talking to you and then I just fully walk away? Me too. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. My prompt for Tombow to celebrate the birthday month, their birthday month. It's basically like a month-long celebration. There's daily prompts. I picked the prompt birthday hat. So here in my mind, I'm thinking, I used my Tombow dual brush pens to create these patterns. This one's my favorite. You get the point. And then I am going to cut them into triangles because I also printed off these, which are pictures of Elaine, really silly pictures of Elaine in black and gray. And I am going to turn them into party hats, pom-poms on top, and then hopefully find some twine. There's some somewhere. And then basically make a garland, like a birthday garland. And that's how I'm gonna do the prompt. I need to erase. At work, I have one of those little robots that like it goes around and cleans up all your little bits. I really need that for here. I gotta set up my camera again. I'm loving this new desk setup. It looks so good on camera. By the window, it's just really nice. So I'm really grateful for that. This is so funny. I don't care if anybody else thinks this is cute or cool. Because, again, honestly, I would like this to stay up year-round. You ready? We need to go for real?
Yeah.
We're going to a friend's birthday. I don't know if you're coming or not. I don't really know if you're invited. You understand. Hey! We just got back from birthday party. It was really fun. Sorry that you weren't invited. Embarrassing. And now I am putting together this really quickly before I lose like all the daylight. Is that too big? Like, I don't want her to be a gnome. I feel like that's it. Is that fun? Is that a good size for the hat?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let me write template. And let me roll the damn camera. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and put on some YouTube and we'll meet back when it's done.
Here, it's awfully lonely. I smile, but they just stare.